Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So you know what this little background means, and yes, I've got my Halloween decor up. So we've got a pumpkin here and the rest is near where I go and get like my cheap products out of, so I'll show you that in a second. I'm hoping that I've found better angles to the previous, I think it's 3 weeks at this point. We're not going to mess about because I am extremely tired. I've been doing this course for the last 5 days now. I've got another 2 weeks to do, but yeah, I'm really tired, so we're just going to start up top there. I'm going to actually, we'll start with not primers because they're all project pans, so foundation then. So foundations, I had this one in. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear in the shade Porcelain. Is it going to pick that up? Probably not. It's all mucky. No, it's not going to pick it up, but I really enjoyed this. I didn't used to like this and I've grown to love it again. So I think I'm going to zoom in, you know. So yeah, I really do like it, but that can go back. I'm going to put things back as we're talking about them as well to try and speed things up. Let's take these things out. So that's that. So foundation, powders, do we have any up here? No, they're all project pan. So the only other foundation I had in was this one, and I've been using it. I haven't had a full week with my project pan. I've had 5 days, but that's enough to bring out a new Shop My Stash. I don't want to rotate it because the only eyeshadows I've been using are these ones, and I'll show you. In fact, will I? No, I won't show you because we're going to be doing a project pan update. So I've been using my Makeup Geek ones out of there, like for the last 5 days. I'm getting a bit fed up with them now, so I want to rotate new makeup in. And what we're going to be doing this time, guys, is a Shop My Stash but with brand new products. I think I've got enough products to be bringing everything in that's brand new. And I know the purpose of a Shop My Stash. I'm going to say this as like a disclaimer, because I know that someone will say it in the comments, and someone may still say it in the comments. I know the purpose of a Shop My Stash is to get use out of older makeup, but I've got quite a bit of newer makeup and I want to use that. So for the next week or two, we're definitely going to be using some of the newer makeup that I've got in my collection, just so I can get thoughts and opinions, and I can let you know what my thoughts and opinions are on those products. So now that's out of the way, right, is there anything here that I can put back? No, I don't think so. Nothing in project pan. You'll be getting updates on that soon. So what else have we got to talk about here? Let me sort these out. I think it's just palettes then at the back here. I think that's everything. Let me shut this drawer. Okay, let's talk about the palettes I used. I'm gonna bring you down a bit so you can actually see them. Okay, let's talk about this cutie. So this one is the I Heart Revolution Fried Egg, and the previous Shop My Stash we used the peach one. This one is absolutely stunning as well. I do prefer the peach one to this though, because it gives you much more of an orange look. Let me get it and I'll show you. Look, so that's the orange one, and it just lets you create that kind of orange bronzy look, which I absolutely adored. So I like them both, but I do prefer that, and I do want to get a couple more because they do quite a lot. So all these palettes now, guys, need to be talked about. We're on the 30th, so I need to do it this weekend, and get it up as soon as I can. So that's that. And then we had the Going Coconuts. The look that I created with this palette is already up. When did I put this up? It was recently. It was only a couple of days ago. Absolutely found a new love for this palette, guys. I'll tell you the shades I used. I used Shredded. I think I used Coolada. I know I used Lovely Bunch. I used basically all the palette in 2 looks, but I only put 1 look up, and I don't know if I put the other look on Instagram. I don't think I did. But these 2 here, especially these shimmers, they're just everything, guys. So that's going to be talked about. We don't really need to talk about the palettes too much, because I'm going to go over it when I do the reviews. So then we've got the Morphe 9Z. Now this is fairly new to the collection. I only got it a few weeks ago, and that's what that one looks like. As Karen said, the looks that I created with this were very mermaid-esque. I brought it out now in fall, but it's actually, in my opinion, it's a spring-summer palette. You can definitely do a more autumnal look by using the darker shades there, but I stayed away from these darker shades really, and just use like the top section of the palette. So that's that one. Then we've got the Profusion Citrine. I absolutely loved using this palette. For the price point, guys, these palettes you just can't go wrong with. The only thing I would say to you guys is these 2 shades here are very, very chunky, but the rest of the palette, it just blended out like a dream, and these shimmers here are gorgeous. Okay, and then we had the Malibu Barbie palette. I like this more than I thought I would. So it looks like that. People who I've spoken to have compared it to one by Glamlight. What's it called? Is it called the Margarita palette? I'm 100% sure it's called the Margarita palette, and it does look a lot like that, so I don't need that Glamlight palette. Yes, I really do like the Glamlight formula, but if this is similar, what I'm doing is I'm looking at colour stories in palettes, and if I don't feel like I need it, then I'm not going to buy it. But anyway, I really like this. I love this pink shade here. It's called Follow the Sun. I didn't use the blue, so next time I use this palette I definitely want to use these blues. And I loved doing neutral looks. I did 2 neutral looks with this palette. I don't think the looks are up with this yet. I know they're on Instagram though, so if you want to go and check that out. Guys, what I'd say to you about Instagram, and this is kind of a plea at this point, I am so close to 1k. I would absolutely love it if you guys would go and follow me over there. Eventually I want to do a bit of a giveaway on Instagram, but my priority is to do the giveaway on YouTube first. So we've reached 850 now, and I said, I mean, I wasn't even going to talk about this in this video because it just makes it longer when I'm being all chatty. I said when I reached 750 I was going to do a giveaway. I said I was going to do an international giveaway and a UK giveaway. I think I'm just going to run a giveaway, to be honest, and whoever wins it, wherever they live, then maybe do a gift card, maybe for Colourpop or Beauty Bay, and let them decide what they want. So yeah, I think I'll do that, but I'll talk about that more in an upcoming video, but I'm just mentioning it here just for you guys really. I'm gonna put Shop My Stash plus giveaway because I'm gonna talk about it in a separate video. The next palette is this one. I didn't use this at all either. I don't know whether to keep this in, you know, because I'm on this course, and although we're on Teams meeting and my camera's off and my mic's off as well, I could potentially keep this in. Let's just keep it in until I do use it a little bit more. And this one, I brought it in because I'm really loving highlighters, guys. Of course I'm loving highlighters. I brought this in because I'm really loving, I think I brought this in after the Shop My Stash, I'm not 100% sure, but I brought it in because I felt like I didn't have enough highlighters, and obviously we've got 6 more options there, and they're all like really nice colourful ones, and I was surprised at some of them. These pink ones, I'll do a swatch. Right, so that's the pink one, that's the purple one, and they're not that they look quite nice is what I'm trying to say. They're not like that dark on my skin tone, and I'm like the fairest of the fair. So I brought that in and I used it quite a bit, so that one can go back. And I know I brought this in through my shop, my stash. I have used this so much. In fact, I think I'm gonna keep that in, and I'm gonna bring the other Revolution palette I've got. So this is Beyond Radiance and the other one is just Radiance. Because they make really good kind of finishing powders. They're a lot like the Hourglass ones. I say that every time I use that palette, but they are. Right, so now is the drawers time. I feel like I'm really rushing to get through it, but I'm not. I'm just, well, I am in a sense. I just want to speed things up a little bit. I think I might keep this in, guys. So it's in the NYX part, but it is actually a W7 primer. And there's only a tiny bit left. So we'll put that as kind of a project pan item. And I do have the primer to actually fill it up. Show it to you, which one it is. Right, so if you can hear the rain outside, it's been awful weather today. But that's the primer there. Let's turn the light down. W7, it's Glow Prime. So that's that. We've got a Project Pan concealer, which I don't need to talk too much about. This one isn't Project Pan though, so we'll put that back into the drawer. Are you seeing this drawer? No. And we've got some lights here, and they say trick or treat, which are quite cute. Really getting into Halloween at the moment. At one point I didn't like Halloween at all, but I absolutely love Halloween decor. In here, it's mainly Project Pan. Oh, I finished this, guys. It got to the point where it was just clumping. So, I mean, in one of the videos, you could see just how bad it was clumping. So, it's going to go in empties. Let's put it there. That'll remind me to put it in empties. So these lashes, I don't think I'll be keeping these. I think I'll be passing them on. So there is that. These, I want to keep this in for another rotation. I didn't use it that much, but this one can go back. I use this a little bit more. So that can go back. Whoops. And that is fairly new as well, so that's a fairly new illuminator. It's one of the newest ones I've got. This powder can go back as well. So it's the Revolution Bacon Block Banana Powder. And we've got a blush here. Right, this blush here, it is really bright. So it's the MUA blushed in the shade Watermelon. It's bright, but if you go in with the tiniest amount, it looks so pretty. I think it's more one for summer, to be honest with you guys, just because it gives you that sunburnt look. Not that I need to look any redder than I already am, but if I just go in with the tiniest amount, it looks pretty. So that's that. Is there anything else? No, I think we've covered everything there. 15 minutes already. Right, let's hurry things up. So highlighters. So we had the Goddess of Love. I did use that a few times. It's really pretty. You know what I could do with a little, for all the things like this, I could do, we're putting them here. These though, guys, these are everything. Honestly, if I was going to recommend something out of this week's Shop My Stash or this rotation, I would recommend these. And I feel bad if you can't get them in your country because, oh my gosh, they're stunning. So that one is Peach Diamond, and not everyone wants to put these on the cheekbones, but I do. But they make good inner corner highlights. I think this one is my favourite, the Blue Shift one, and this is Pearlescent Sheen. Wow, look at that. Let's turn the light down so you can see this a bit. It's too dark now. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it's just here. I might do a little video and show you what they look like. So yeah, there is that. It's going up a bit now. I didn't use this Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow, so it can stay in. I can use it next week since I'm still on the course. Two bronzers here that I've got is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's just a normal one in the shade Bronzer. I've been loving this, guys. Not the scent. You all know that I don't like the scent, but you can see here that I'm making a big dent there, but I do want to bring in a different one this time. And this, guys, I've hit pan. I didn't think I was anywhere near hitting pan. I only got it this summer, but look, you can see it, can't you, there? I don't think it's that deep, and that's why I've hit pan, but even so, I do need to get another one of these. It's in the shade Light. And then I really enjoyed this as well. I used it a few times, and this one is in Taupe. So I don't need to swatch these things. I have asked on my community tab if you guys like to see swatches, and 100% of you said that you really did like to see them, so I will swatch what I can, but I don't want to make this video overly long just because it takes so long to edit. And I feel like at the moment with my assessments, needing to go to the tutors, I don't have time to spend like 2 hours editing a 1.5 hour video, so I hope you understand that. This, guys, I don't know, I feel like I want to keep it in for a bit longer. Now, I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury one in Peachgasm. This is in Peach from Revolution, and I saw someone swatch theirs and it looks the same, so I'm going to keep it in. I can always take it out. This one can go back though. Absolutely adore this blusher. It's one of my favourites. It's the Revolution Super Dewy, and the reason I'm putting everything back this go around is because I've got some cream blushes that I've not tested yet. Right, what I'm going to do with these, because I've had them in now a month, they were supposed to like go with that other palette back here, like as bases, but I've not used them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them away, and then we'll if I need them I'll just bring them out as and when I need them. Right, so blushes, Flower Beauty blush bombs, absolutely adore both of them. What I do with these is mix them. So we've got Nectar, and what's the other one? Pinched. Yeah, they're really, really good. I'm kind of bummed out though at the moment because Flower Beauty aren't being sold anymore in the UK, or at my Superdrug at least. And Superdrug in my town that I live in is the only place that you can get them. So yeah, I'm not happy about that, so I won't be able to get any more blush bombs. Anyway, we've got this, and this is the MUA Blushed Liquid Cream in Tutti Frutti. Absolutely love that shade, and I really, really like this as well. So it's the highlighter stick from Natural Collection, but I don't use it as a highlighter stick. As you can see, it's too dark for me. It is so similar to the Revolution Pro one that I'm keeping in, this one here, but not quite. I think this one is a little bit better, to be honest. Blushes. Right, so this one, I thought I wouldn't like it. I thought it's far too dark for me, but it's so pretty, guys, and it's like luminescent as well, which is what I like in a blush. I'm gonna put some just on my hands so you can see it. Right, so that's it there, and it looks super pretty. Do I keep this in for another rotation? No. I'll probably bring it in at some point, but for now it's going back. And then I think I only used this once. So this is the Beauty Bay Coral Blush, and again this gives you that nice sunburnt look. It's really pretty. In fact, these two would make the perfect combo. Let's keep that in. So that's everything there, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Right, so that's at 20 minutes. So I'm going to put everything back, and then we'll go through and pick some items for the upcoming week. Right guys, I'm going to do something I've never attempted to do before, is put things away with you guys. Let me just put that, yeah, I'll move my chair a bit. What I've been thinking about doing is a lot of these blushes and highlighters and bronzers are in kind of their own little crates, just fetching these out because it can be really difficult to show you what I'm pulling, so I might do that. Bronzers, I don't think you're going to see, no you won't see it because it's on the bottom, but I'm just going to put things away. The only other thing I could do is, I mean that would be incredibly difficult as well. I was thinking to hold the camera in one hand and then do this with another. No, I think what I'm going to do is do what I said. I could do it over here. Oh, bring you in a bit closer so you're actually seeing the drawers, and just put everything in this plastic box up at the top. Right, so blushes. These ones I haven't used. So we've got the blush from the Mango collection that came in my mystery bag. When did I get it? Last month? I don't even know when I got it, but it was, I'm sure it was about a month ago. This one is in the shade Ripe Tide. I want to test these out because Karen got me that one last year and I absolutely love it. And then we've got kind of a more cool toned one from his Blush Dreams collection, and it's the strawberry cream one. I do want to get another one of his mystery boxes. I think they're really good for the price. And have we got anything else like in creams that I want to try? I don't know if I do, you know. I wouldn't mind trying this again to see if I absolutely hate it like I think I do. I think what I'm going to do is zoom you in a little bit more, because I'm thinking about getting, do you know, the dewy ones, and this one is in the shade Bahamas, and it's just a really stiff formula. It's not like the bronzer, so I'm going to try that again. I feel like I need a few. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, I know that I've got two cream blushes that I want to try. So this one is the Inglot and Mora one. It's from the Elements collection, and I only paid £5 for that. I don't know how much it was originally, but Inglot's quite expensive, isn't it? Oh, and then there's this Becca one that I got from TK Maxx, and this one is in the shade Beach Tint. No, it's not beach. It's a beach tint, and I think it's in the shade Watermelon. Yeah, Watermelon. So we'll pull that, and then I don't think I want to pull any blushes, because let's try the ones that Naomi got me, because I haven't spent enough time with them. So there's this one, and that one is in the shade Topaz Pot. Let's try that. It is getting cooler now, so I feel like I can bring those out. Where's the other one? That's my ginger pot. Oh, it's here. Right, no, I'm not going to pull this one in. So this one is the lightest one of them. We'll do that probably next time. I'm going to pull, I don't feel like I've had enough time with this one that Karen got for me. It's the Benefit Butterfly, so that one needs to come out. Oh, and my Odin's, no. We'll leave my Odin's Eye one in for this time. Because I've got a palette that I want to pull as well when we get down to the face palettes. Highlighters, definitely this. I recently got that as well a few weeks back. So we'll just take it out of its packaging. Absolutely stunning, and like I was saying to you earlier, I've really gotten into colourful highlighters. I will do some swatches for you, but let's just show you what they look like. you can see the flips. The only one that doesn't flip is this, but it would make a really nice eyeshadow on me. So that's that. Oh, and I want to pull this. So it's all pretty much new things, or new to me. So we'll pull this Jaclyn Hill highlighter. I think it was the lightest one I got. Yeah, it's called Extra. So we'll pull that. What else do I have? Oh, I really want to pull Cookie. It's one of my favourite highlighters. As you can see, I've hit pan. So yeah, definitely that. Maybe the one that Lisa got for me as well. I've not used this one in a while. So this one is Moira in the shade Sweet Champagne. And then that's it. Because I've got the Michaela palette, and I'm also pulling a face palette as well. So that's it for that, I think. If I think of anything else, we'll come back. Let me put you down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're just going into the bottom drawer now. Feels like it's going really, really fast, this. And then we'll go and pick out eyeshadow palettes. You can't even see it. Right, so I'm hoping you're going to be able to see. Right, so Karen got me this. So this is the Glowing in Grease. Absolutely stunning. So we're definitely going to use that. So that's got like 3 blushes and 3 highlighters in. So basically all I need to do now then is pull bronzers. Actually no, I wanted to pull... Got another Revolution palette. It's probably somewhere else. Right, so cream bronzer, we're back on the e.l.f. then. So we'll pull that. And then powder bronzer. I'm going to bring this one out. I've not used it in ages. Cargo one. I'll show you what it looks like. It's just called bronzer as well. It's just really, really light. Doesn't smell of anything. So that's that. That's everything. Right, so that's what we've got so far. But I wanted to show you my Halloween decor. So we've got my haunted house that my mum got for me last year. My 2 skeletons. I've had these years. Well, not years, but a few years now. They are the protectors of the palettes. They're really, really cute. And then we've got this. I got this last year, but the batteries have gone on it, so I can't put the lights on there. And then we've got... Oh, we haven't done face products, that's why it sounds like it's gone really, really quick. So we've got the Trick or Treat here. And it just goes all the way around the desk. Let's just pull some stuff out now. Let me get my plastic container. I know what I want. I want this Jaclyn Hill foundation or skin tint, whatever you want to call it. I think that's the only one thing I'm going to pull out. Or shall I do... No, because I've got that one as well, which I want to focus on and get out of the collection. Part of me really wants to use this, you know. I want to be all bougie and use it. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Naomi didn't send it to me to look pretty. Right, so I don't like my e.l.f. Putty Primer, so I want to try this. I won't buy this one again. But look at it, look how much I've used. I practically used it all and I'm just figuring out now that I don't like it. Powders. What's the newest powder I've got? So Fenty's quite new, but I've used that a lot. This one is pretty new and I've not used that much. So shall we try Nude by Nature? And I'm just wondering... No, I'm not going to bring in another powder because I want to try and find that Revolution palette. I'm going to film the rest of this video like this. But anyway, this is what my drawers look like. I don't think there's been any big changes since last time. So we've got if you're new to the channel, we've got my foundations, my concealers at the back there. Then we've got illuminators here. We've got skin tints here, primers here, and powders there. And then you've just seen like all my blushes, but I'll go through it again. May as well. Blushes here, cream blushes at the front, powder blushes at the back, and then down the side there. Highlighters there. They're just powder highlighters and palettes. I don't really have cream highlighters. I've got a couple of Colourpop ones, do you know, the Super Shocks, and then like a stick from New Look. So that's that, and then the bronzers. Got a couple of cream bronzers and mainly powder bronzers. There's some palettes at the back there, and then there as well. Okay, so we'll leave that there and go and pick some palettes out. Oh yeah guys, if you're wondering what all these palettes are here, these are the palettes for review. They're the palettes that I've been using for the last month. Then we've just got my little pumpkin here, and then some more lights here. So yeah, I'm feeling very, very festive at the moment. So I'm just thinking about what I want to do. Okay, so let's go over to the palette. Right, so we've got a lot of options today. I've got like 3 new palettes that have come into the collection, and I've ordered another P. Louise Lucky Dip, guys. So that's going to be coming probably in the next few days. But definitely this one. This one needs to be used. I think I just want to do a few neutral looks, and those neutral looks can be done like for the course that I'm on, so that's good. I don't know if I'm going to do any green. I mean, I will eventually in time, but yeah, for the moment we're just going to use like the more neutral side of it. I've actually done a shorts video which is probably going to go up tomorrow or maybe even tonight. Right, so this is where decisions come, and I wish he was here to help. So we've got the P. Louise Worldy palette, which I put it in back in the box upside down. This one here, and I've also got the Be Perfect Carnival. I think I'm going to use this one. I got this one first, so yeah, I think I'm going to use that, and maybe use this next time. I want to pull something else out, because I don't feel like that's enough for 2 weeks. Right, let me have a think about it and I'll come back. Right, so the other one is this one, and this, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it, but it's kind of a chopping block item. I just feel like those 2 palettes plus this is enough, and if we get done before like the 2-week period for this, then we can do a Shop My Stash earlier. I don't have to do them every 2 weeks. I've just chosen to do them every 2 weeks, and I don't have to put as much stress on myself to, you know, use all the makeup in that 2-week period. So yeah, we'll use these 3 palettes. I don't think there's anything else, is there? Did want to try this one out. Oh gosh, it gives me blah vibes. Which one do I want to try out even more? No, we'll try the pumpkin one out. Do that one next week, and I'll bring this little Anastasia one in as well, because that's quite a pretty neutral. And then I think that's it. I mean, I'm half tempted to bring this one in, but it's far too fancy for like just sitting at home. But yeah, there's a little skull as well. So I've got things all over the place. Right, do I want to bring any singles in? I'm sure there were things I wanted to try. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that more than the Sigma one, believe it or not. And I absolutely adore that. I gave a couple of neutral ones to my mum. Pumpkin something or other, and I don't know what the other one was called, but I had more than that, so I feel like I should buy them again. I'm not going to ask for them back off my mum. I don't don't know, guys. I'm a little bit like I don't know. We could fetch some of these in. Maybe do... No, I'm not going to. I wouldn't mind trying this because in the ASMR video that I did, this one felt a little bit not right, and I've had it years, so it might have to get decluttered, so we'll bring that one in. These are all the Colourpop ones that I want to fetch in. I love this one. Maybe this. This one is in the shade Midnight. I've never even used it. Maybe this one. No, we'll just bring one in for now, and then we'll move over to lipstick. Right, so this is the lipsticks. I did put the Jaclyn Hill carton back there from last rotation. I'm going to definitely leave this one in because it's brand new. I absolutely love this and would like to get more. I'm hoping they'll put one more into my new P. Louise box. This one is in the shade Bad Intentions. If you've not tried them, guys, they're beautiful. I will leave a picture of how that looks on the lips. I didn't use all of these. I didn't use Exotic, so that can stay in. Embellishment can go back. I'll just pull it out if I need it. These two can go back as well. They look so similar, don't they? They was Bedtime Flirt and Ruffle Trim. I need to put them away. We'll put Revolution Soph back because she's been out ages. I have used it a couple of times. These Revlon ones are really good. I love the formula, so they can definitely stay in. We've got the shades Shameless and On Fire. They're staying in. They probably always stay in, to be honest. We'll put the NYX one back in Kitten Heels. We'll leave the Jaclyn Hill packaging there. I don't know why I'm keeping the packaging, it's not even that bougie. I might, yeah, let's get rid of it. But it's the shade No Rules, which is a beautiful shade of lipstick. So yeah, we'll get rid of the packaging and we'll just choose some lippies. Right, so I want to go really autumnal. I mean, we should be sitting down looking at palettes. Yeah, let's sit down and look at the palettes, and then I can basically get an idea of what I want to bring in. Okay, so we're using the beautiful Michaela Part 2. I was saying to a couple of friends, the only thing I don't like about this palette is the velour packaging. It's just going to get filthy. It's an eye for dust, it's an eye for makeup. I'm going to try and be careful with it and keep it in this packaging here, but I mean, there's no promises that it will stay clean, but it is just stunning, absolutely stunning, isn't it? Just look at those shades, and what I like about it is that there are neutrals in here. I remember seeing one of Michaela's shorts and she said that she does love to wear neutrals as well. It's not all about the colour, so that's why she decided to put some neutrals in. But I love this shade the most, the Butterfly. Look at that, guys. So pretty. So yeah, we're definitely going to be using that. Probably use that first, to be honest. Right, so that, and then the dreaded Too Faced Pumpkin Spice that I've never really gotten along with. Even now, looking at those tones, it doesn't excite me, but I do want to get a feel for it and just see if I can come up with some pretty looks. And then we've got the Be Perfect Carnival, the Antidote palette. Oh my gosh, this is a thing of beauty, and so big as well. I think first I'll concentrate on these shades here. I'll probably miss out the reds, and then the neutrals, and then the greens. Oh, so pretty. In fact, I don't know whether I'm going to use this palette or the Michaela palette first. So this one is the Carnival, the Antidote palette, and I got this for £15.72 off the TikTok shop. Unfortunately, you can only buy things on the TikTok shop if you live in the UK, which sucks for everyone else that lives international. I really feel for you guys. I wish you could get it at that amazing price. But yeah, they don't ship worldwide. I think it's because they're already discounted so much, and then for them to ship out worldwide, it would just cost the companies too much. But yeah, absolutely adore that. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Let's just move this one. Oh, it fits back there. Then we'll put the pumpkin one there. Doesn't feel like we've got a lot. And then we'll put the Michaela one there. Doesn't feel like we've got a lot, does it? I mean, considering there's only going to be 3 looks with that, but I could do more. Maybe a couple of looks there. That is speaking a week. So we could be doing a Shop My Stash next week. Actually, no, it's going to be at least 2 weeks because I'll use the project pan items. And we'll put this there. That's better. Right, so that's what it's looking like. Let's turn this mirror that way. So that's what it's looking like. Probably in a couple of weeks I'll bring out, if I don't get it for Halloween, I don't know if Beauty Boxes by Tammy are going to pick it up because they haven't stocked the Harry Potter palette. I want to get the new Hocus Pocus palette, but if I don't get it, I'll bring out the older one that I've got and maybe do a look or two with that. Right, what I want to do is just bring out another palette. Right, so I got another one of these because the other one came broken. I want to use this palette, so let me just get it out of its plastic. So it's got some beautiful dual tones in it. If I get so fed up with that pumpkin spice palette, I'll use this. If I don't get around to using it at all, it will just go into the next rotation. We'll see how I get on with it, or get on with all the other palettes. Right, let's get the basket of goodies. Oh, we've got another palette here. Right, I'm going to put the Huda one back then, I think. Oh, I think I'll put this one back. It is beautiful though. I just don't think it will fit anywhere. That's what it looks like. So we'll put that one back. We can always pull it another time. Right, foundation. So I need to pull you down. Okay, so foundation, we're using this Jaclyn Hill one. Let's take it out of the box. My shade is in Fairlight. I really do like it. So that's that. I think I need to sit down so I can put... Right, so for the e.l.f. primer, we'll put it there. I think I need to sit down so we can put all this in drawers, because none of that goes up on the top now. I think I'm going to put this little Michaela palette. I'll show you where I put it at the end if it fits. Yeah, it fits nicely there. Just so I can see it like it's in eyesight. In fact, I'll put the eyeshadow palette next to it. Right, now I'll sit down on the chair. Right, what we're doing, we will do this one first. Primer. So we're going to be using Too Faced Hangover RX while I'm using new products. And then we'll use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And also I do want to try this little baby as well. I've not tried it yet. So it just looks like that. Which Naomi also kindly sent to me as well. So we'll try that. Why do I feel like I've not got a lot? Eyeshadow. Bet that can go there. Oh yeah, there's a Colourpop one as well. And then, oh, there's a powder. And it's all like blushes, so they go in the second drawer down. Right, so cream blush. This one needs to go back. I don't need to keep that out any longer. I've not swatched anything, have I? Let's do some swatches. I'm not going to swatch everything. I know I said this last time and did, but I'm just not. Right, we'll swatch this. The Inglot and Mora Luminous Rose Cream Blush. I wasn't that taken with this when I did the swatches when I got it. It's really, really stiff, guys. It's a lot like the e.l.f. one. And you have to, like, build it up, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, that's what that one looks like. And that's the shade there. I'll swatch this one. I know I've swatched it before. See, this one isn't as stiff as it was when I first got it. Yeah, that one's really pretty. So we might be able to work with that. Eventually I might be able to work with the Mora one, but that's that shade there, and it's in the shade Bahamas. And that will go nicely with this over the top of it. So, do I need to swatch it? I mean, I'm sure by now you've seen what it looks like.